If you're looking for a junior role in your dream career path, you might notice it's increasingly getting harder these days. This is what a recent Guardian article describes. It mentions entry-level jobs are declining. This is what we are going to talk about today. For decades, the career path was simple. You graduate, get a job, learn from seniors, build confidence, and slowly move up. That entry job was the first ring of the career ladder. But now that first ring is shrinking. And the scary part is not just that AI may replace jobs. It is that AI may replace the beginner tasks young people need in order to learn. So today we are asking what happens when AI removes the job people need to get started. The previous article described this is pushing young people to become creator, startup founders, and entrepreneurs instead of waiting for traditional entry-level jobs. So are entry-level jobs significant? I would say yes, because in the past, they were not always exciting, but they had a purpose, because those jobs give the workers a training ground. Let me give you some examples here. A junior marketer may write captions or research competitors. A junior developer might fix small bugs. A junior data analyst might clean some data or prepare reports. So those tasks might seem simple, but they helped juniors learn like communication, judgment, problem-solving skills, and professional development. So that's why those jobs were never just about salary. They were about development. But now, many of these beginner tasks are exactly what AI can do quickly. The Guardian explains that Gen Z is entering the workforce at a really difficult time because hirings have slowed, entry-level job postings have declined, and many young workers are really struggling to get their foot on the ladder. And AI makes it really harder because those beginner roles involve routine cognitive tasks. This may be useful, but predictable mental tasks. For example, writing a first draft or summarizing the documents or answering basic customer questions. So in the past, the company gave these roles to juniors. But now, a senior employee with AI can do many of them faster. So company might ask, why hire a junior person to write a document or a first draft when AI can do it faster? Why hire a entry-level worker to summarize documents when AI can do them faster? So, but it doesn't mean every entry-level job will disappear, but those entry-level jobs are no longer protected. And AI is replacing the assistant layer, the trainee layer, the layer where many young workers used to begin. Okay, now let's talk about the experience paradox. Companies want younger employees with more experience, but the jobs that give experience are shrinking. When a younger person applies for a job, the company might say you need more experience. But how are they supposed to get that experience? Where are they supposed to gain that experience? So this is why entry-level job crisis matters. It's not just about unemployment, training, or confidence. So when companies remove beginner roles, they might save money now, but later they create another problem. Where will future experienced senior employee come from if nobody trains the beginners? So younger people are struggling to get the junior roles, and maybe the company might be, struggling in the future as well. So here's an interesting part. Some young people are not waiting for company to give them permission to work. The Guardian shares the story of Ashley Taro, who graduated with a business degree and wanted a marketing job. After months of applying, her only offer was at Home Decor. It's a company that sells construction tools. So she started making video for brands to build her own portfolio. Eventually, brands started buying her work. So this is the new pattern. If you got no job offer, then you gotta build proof by yourself. Another example is Suhid Agarwal. I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong. He also wanted to work at Google, but couldn't get an interview. So he moved into startup work and used AI to take on bigger responsibility. So this is why some people call Gen Z generation entrepreneurs. Not because every young person wants to be a CEO, but because the old career ladder seems to be very difficult and less reliable these days. So some people are freelancing, creating content, and developing apps. But we should not romanticize it, as we know freelancing could be risky, it could be unstable, and some people are now choosing entrepreneurship, others are just being pushed into it. So why we are talking about this topic on Lingo English, the thing is to highlight the importance of AI tools. To master those AI tools, you need to have a sufficient proficiency level of English. And another reason is that in IELTS speaking and writing, you might frequently be asked about this topic, like AI replacement, how AI is shaping job market. So let's look at some high band phrases that you might like to apply in your IELTS test. Number 1, the first rank of the career ladder. This means the first step in someone's professional life. For example, entry-level jobs are often the first rank of the career ladder for young graduates. Number 2, entry-level roles are shrinking. This means beginner jobs are becoming fewer or harder to get. For example, in some industries, entry-level roles are shrinking because AI can perform routine tasks. Number 3, routine cognitive tasks. This means predictable mental work like summarizing, drafting, organizing, or basic problem solving. For example, AI is effective at automating routine cognitive tasks. Number 4, a training ground. This means a place where people learn through practice. For example, junior roles act as a training ground for future professionals. Number 5, adapt to a changing labor market. This means learning new skills as work changes. For example, young people need to adapt to a changing labor market by developing digital skills and communication skills. So let's recap. The problem is not that AI will replace jobs, it is that it might diminish entry-level jobs. And modern problems need modern solutions. A lot of young people, they are now creating their jobs, they are like jumping into entrepreneurships. And in order to do so, you might need more language skills and more skills to master AI tools as well. And if you're preparing for the IELTS, don't forget to use the phrases that I mentioned earlier. So, see you in the next video. Bye-bye.